In this video, we are going to discuss inflation. By definition, inflation is the increase in the prices for goods and services from one year to another. So, increase siya. So, dagdag ng presyo ng lahat ng bilihin at serbisyo from one year to another. So, thus decreasing the purchase power of money. So, syempre pagka yung presyo ng mga bilihin at saka yung mga serbisyo tumaas, yung purchase power ng pera, ng money natin, monetary amount natin, bumababa din siya. If you will consider nung mga panahon na nag-grocery tayo amounting to 2,000, nakakabili ka pa ng punong-puno yung dalawang pushcart. But pagka dumaan ng inflation, tumaas yung mga bilihin, yung mga services, including other raw materials, transportation, yung purchasing power ng money bumababa. Tapos mapapansin nyo, konti na lang pala yung kaya nating bilhin. Okay, so that is the inflation. Using this formula, FC, kapag cost ang pinag-uusapan, FC is equals to PC multiplied by the quantity 1 plus F raised to N. So yung PC natin, or FC is the future cost. Yun yung magiging cost after ng inflation. Present cost is yung initial cost, no? Present cost siya before the inflation. F is the annual inflation rate, para din siyang interest. Kaya lang maggugulo tayo kung ay pa rin yung isusulat natin. So, I would prefer F. Then, for the number of years, gagamit tayo ng denotation na small letter N. So, years pa din yan, ano? Yung time natin ay in terms of years pa din naman. Now, let us have this first example. Example number 1, an item presently cost. So, okay, yun, nabanggit ka agad, ano? Presently cost. So, therefore, cost yung pinag-uusapan. We are going to use the FC is equals to PC multiplied by the quantity 1 plus F raised to N. Okay? Yung ating given here, sulat ko na lang dito yung mga given. Yung present cost daw, that would be equals to 1,000 pesos. Okay? If inflation is at the rate of 8%, so F is our 8%, no? Yung F dyan. So, what will be the cost of the item in 2 years? So, our N here is 2. So, ano yung hinahanap? Yung find or required natin, yan na lang, required. Siyempre, hinahanap dito yung final cost. Therefore, for our solution, we are going to use the formula FC is equals to the PC multiplied by 1 plus F raised to N. Then, we can substitute the value of the PC or the present cost, which is 1,000 pesos multiplied by 1 plus DF, 8%. Pwede nyo nang idirekta na 8% dun sa may mga calcu na may percent. Kung wala, pwede na din naman na in decimal raised to 2. Okay? And therefore, by using calculator, so that would be 1,000 multiplied by 1 plus ilan ba yun? 0.8, no? 8%. Yan. Naka-percent na ako. Raised to 2. And the answer is 1,166.40 pesos. That is our final cost. Okay, so ano yung relevant nito, no? So looking at this, pag kinompare mo, no, yung present cost natin na 1,000, no, before the inflation. So after inflation, yung future cost niya ay magiging 1,166.40. So ganyan. Kasi nagbago, no, nagmahal siya ng presyo yung item. Di naman sinabi kung anong klaseng item. Pero that's the principle behind it. Okay? So next, example number 2. So in this example, another formula was introduced. So kapag meron tayong inflationary economy, therefore hindi presyo ang pinag-uusapan dito, the whole economy, no? Hindi siya cost. So hindi FC yung gagamitin nyo. Example number 2, if an economy is experiencing inflation at an annual rate of 8%. So our given here, mga given muna, yung F natin ay 8%. If this continues, what will 1,000 be worth? So yung be worth, so ibig sabihin that is our P, And hahanapin natin yung worth niya in 2 years or yung future. Okay? So yung P natin dyan, that would be 1,000 pesos. And after 2 years, so our N here is 2 in terms of today's pesos. Okay? So ang hinahanap natin dito ay yung F or find natin. That would be our F. Okay? Then for the solution, gamitin natin yung formula for inflationary economy. F is equals to the P over quantity 1 plus F raised to N. So that would be, substitute nyo lang, 1,000 pesos over 1 plus yung F natin ay 8% raised to, 2. Okay? So that would be 1,000 divided by quantity. Nauna yung quantity, 1 plus 8%. Ayan, 8% close quantity raised to 2. And we will get the answer, 857.34 pesos. Okay? So our value here is 857.34. Of course, may peso sign yan. Okay? Next. How about if the interest is computed at the same time with the inflation? So, pagka merong interest na tapos may inflation pa, ito na yung formula na gagamitin natin. F is equals to P multiplied by, meron tayong numerator and denominator dyan. Our numerator is 1 plus I, that is corresponds to the interest. And for the denominator, 1 plus F, that corresponds to the inflation. No? Okay? And of course, i-erase natin siya sa binigay na time or the N. Okay? For example, number 3, a man invested 10,000 pesos. So, sulat natin yung mga given dito na lang sa gilid. So, invested 10,000 pesos. So, that would be our P. So, that is 10,000 pesos. At an interest rate of 10% compounded annually. Buti na lang annually, no? So, hindi tayo mahihirapan kasi wala siyang compounding period, no? Anyway, pagka ganito, dali lang yan. So, isulat natin yung I, that is 10%. And what will be the final amount? So, yun yung hinahanap, no? Find the F, okay, of this investment in terms of today's pesos after 5 years. Okay, after 5 years. So, meron tayong N, 5. If the inflation remains the same at the rate of 8%. So, yung F natin ay 8%. Okay? So, meron na tayong mga data na pwede natin gamitin. Okay? So, the first, syempre, ang gagamitin natin dahil yan ay may interest, no? May interest siya at the same time may inflation. So, the formula here is that, no? Yung kakabigay pa lang natin na newest formula. Okay? Now, for the solution, F is equals to P, 1 plus I over 1 plus F raised to N. Yung P natin ay 10,000 pesos multiplied by 1 plus yung I natin ay 10% over 1 plus yung F natin na 8% raised to 5. Okay? Then we will get the value of F here. Ilan kaya yan? So that would be 10,000 multiplied by 1 plus 10%. Yan. Over 1 plus 8%. Yan. Then raised to, ilan ba yun? 5. Okay? And our answer here is 10,960.86 pesos. Okay? 10,960.86. Okay. Next. So, example number 4. Ito, katulad lang to nung number 3, no? Additional example lang ito. So, an amount was invested 130,000 pesos. So, that would be our P. No? P natin ay 130,000 pesos. At an interest rate of 10%. So, ang hindi R, no? I pala, no? I is 10%. compounded annually. If the inflation rate is 8%, so katulad lang siya talaga nung number 3, no? Nagpalit lang yung value of P. Yung N natin dito ay 5 years. Okay? Again, ang hinahanap natin ay find the F. Okay? So, F is equals to P multiplied by 1 plus I over 1 plus F raised to N. That would be 130,000. 1 plus 10 over 1 plus 8 raised to 5. And our value here, i-ano ko na lang pala to, no? Ipalitan na lang natin, 130,000. Okay, so the answer is 142,491.19. Okay, so that is our F, 142,491.19 pesos. Okay? So another situation, if inflation is 5%, so yung F lang yung magbabago, magiging siyang 5%. What will be the final amount after 8 years? Yung N din ay magbabago into 8 years. So dito na lang natin siya isulat. So that would be 5, and then yung N natin ay 8. Okay? And makukuha nating sagot ay 188,612.5. Okay? So therefore our F here is equals to 188,612.50. Okay? Okay, next example, the last example that I will be discussing in this video. So kapag meron tayong if uninflated present worth naman yung kailangang i-determine, no, yung P. So ito naman yung formula na gagamitin natin. P is equals to the F over quantity 1 plus I raised to N multiplied by the quantity 1 plus F raised to N. Okay? What is the inflated present worth of 2,000 future values? So therefore, our given here, F. Okay? Kasi yun yung future value eh. So that is 200,000 pesos. In 2 years, so yung N natin ay 2. If the average inflation rate is 6%, so our F here is 6%. And the interest rate is, yung I is 10%. Okay? Ang hinahanap natin is yung P. So that is F over quantity 1 plus I raised to N multiplied by 1 plus F raised to N. Okay, yung F natin ay 200,000 pesos. Yan. All over quantity 1 plus I, which is 10%, raised to 2 multiplied by quantity 1 plus 6% raised to 2. Then makukuha natin yung present value niya. So yan, tingnan natin. 200,000 all over quantity 1 plus what is that? 10%. Sorry, naka-decimal pala. Balik natin, 10% na lang. Ayan. Then squared multiplied by 1 plus 6% squared. Ayan. And we will get the value of 147,106 and 0.85. So our P here is 147,106.85 pesos. Okay, so that's it. And I hope that you learned something in this tutorial video entitled the inflation. Thank you.